Let's see. Oh, hey, it's already up. Okay, I didn't have to kick this one off. Hey guys, welcome back to Satisfactory. We have a few things to do tonight. Not gonna lie. Not sure how it's all gonna go. So the idea tonight is I want to get fuel set up. I want to get fuel power set up. And then we're just gonna kind of see how it goes from there. Alrighty, and I'm back in the Discord call. And yes, I have music now, which is something I'm actually really happy about. So, first things first. We're gonna kick this one off.
Milestone reached. Fluids can now be packaged to allow for transportation via vehicle and conveyor belts. Additionally,
Oh, yeah.
biofuel can now be produced.
Alright. So that's got a 7-minute return time. Plastic containers are constructor, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm grabbing... Oh, I needed nope. Okay, so all I need is the reinforced iron plate. So I'm going to go throw together a container manufacturing and... what was it? Oh, the assembler to start producing them. And... industrial storage. Easier to get there this way. I think I can have all that done in 7 minutes. Take my hypertube highway that I built earlier today.
It's the only way to fly.
So there is another thing I want to do just as an absolute time sink at some point. I want to build a 2-wide floor with walls, one up and one down from it, as far as I can in one direction. And then I want to go back and do hypertubes spiraling as tightly as they can all the way down it. Just for the hell of it, just to see. Because I realize it's going to be absolutely, like, horrible on the camera angle. But I just thought that would be one of those fun things to have. Alright. So the hypertube does slow down a little bit going up the hills.
No, just a tad.
Ah, you're back there by that. So I've got everything to put those together, with the exception of, I believe... Yeah. With the exception of an extra storage, but if it's just plastic going into the constructor, I can just kick a line off the side of that.
Okay. Yeah, you only need a single constructor, because that stuff's going to produce a crap ton of containers.
Let's see, and oh yeah, you've cleaned up this area over here a little bit. I want to see how it's running now. Okay. Yeah, this looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, I wish I'd realized that last night though. That I could do it with just the. Like I didn't have to split the pipes up that way. There we go.
You're so close.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting then.
Yeah, you do go slow going up the hill. But you do make it up at least.
How do I want to run this?
Well, like I said earlier, you may want to take your refinery that you have making fuel and turn that into coke. And the other one that you have making coke, turn that into fuel.
I was thinking about that. I may actually just let it sit for a minute.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is because here in just a minute, or well, here in a few minutes, we're gonna have fuel power.
That's right, and then we'll just rip it out entirely.
So what we're gonna do here, if I remember this correctly, yeah, this one's plastic. We'll run that back to here. And then I need a splitter instead. Sure, that way it'll work. Come on.
So did you say you were going to be bringing steel over to the frame factory?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. Because the encased industrial beams is ready for steel.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's see if that works.
And I also got to bring some coal over.
I wish there was a way to trim conveyor belts. So I actually need that probably about right there. But right now I'm running into the problem of trying to set this up with a splitter off of one of these. Is giving me all kinds of hell.
I'm wondering if your trucks can make it underneath this.
Underneath which one?
This platform. This platform's pretty low now, coming. Yeah, it's pretty low. To the point I can jump up onto the platform from the railing on the ramp.
The trucks might actually struggle with it. I think. I don't know how big the trucks are. So.
Fair point.
Okay. So if I were to do a splitter. Let's do it with a merger just to get it centered up right. You know, I said I could get all this done in that time, and I'm not at the moment.
Oopsie.
You mean the belt is too steep? It was just there. There we go. God, that was more complicated than it needed to be. Do I even have any? I don't. Alright then. Alright, and this is going to be a little dirty for the moment. Oh, I gotta build a packager too, shit. Oh no, it's a packager instead of an assembler. That's right. Do this one right here. Conveyor from there, there. Okay. Oh, I needed... Okay. Yep. I forgot some stuff. Looks like I can go ahead and fire off that next one, though. What is... Okay. So yeah, head back. I've got to pick up some steel beams, some iron plates, and some cement. Because I forgot that the pipes are going to need support.
Yeah. They don't really tell you that until it's too late.
I've done it with the hypertube too, where I was rocking along. I was like, yeah, no, this is good. And get part of the way through, it's like, oh yeah, these things have to cement into the ground. My little catwalk at this corner looks weird now. I don't know if you've been down the hypertube all the way to the oil plant in a little while, or since I, redid the corners. But I've got catwalks under both of the corners on that highway now, and it does look a little odd.
Yes. It's actually, I kind of like the way it looks.
Honestly, I do too, and that's why I didn't remove all of them. I did remove a little bit of the ones that were kind of out there. Also, coming back from the oil plant, you clear 2.5 foundations when you come out of that hypertube.
Oy vey.
And how am I looking on copper? Oh yeah, I've still got way more copper sheeting than I need. Oh, there's my cement. That should be enough. Since we're here anyway. Oh, no, 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 no.
So I might be building a truck stop that's gonna drive coal all the way from over here, all the way over to where
Milestone reached. Gas
I'm gonna be
masks
making
and
the
filter parts will ensure
heavy
increased odds of
modular
survival
frames.
in gas-based hazardous environments.
Gotcha.
FICSIT Incorporated would like to extend the friendly advice to not forget to change filters regularly.
because I need steel for the encased industrial beams, but for the heavy modular frames I need coal.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I'm gonna be making my own steel for that.
Oh, these things are a bit bigger than I was thinking. These trucks.
What were? Do they fit?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, they're chunky boys.
Oh, yeah, that's a load station. I'm gonna load it up. And then we'll see.
Okay. I gotta build another station that's an unload station.
Yeah, but at the very least, that this should get you a truckload of steel. Which I realize you can probably burn through that in no time at all.
Considering I need 240 a minute.
Yeah. And I don't have any wood to throw in there. So I do have a little thing here that's producing coal, but we have to load it with wood.
Yeah, I don't think I want to quite go that route.
Okay, so it makes it under the hypertube just fine. It struggles
It makes
just
it in-
slightly going up the hill.
Oh, you're still leaving the oil place.
No, I'm leaving the main base with the truck. Yeah, okay, so
Oh,
if it hits it at speed, it might clip it, but it does clear.
oh, okay.
So I'm gonna leave this truck loaded up right here. It's down on the platform by the current truck stop. I figured honestly what we would likely do is just put them around that little area for what we needed. I don't know how well that'll work or not. But I'm headed back to go start my fuel thing.
Didn't you want to wait the minute 41 seconds to set up the
Ooh.
next thing if we have?
Yeah, you know, because that's the gas mask there.
We got a few extra inventory slots now. Hey, look at that.
Minute 9, I'm the top of the hill between the mod frame factory and the main base.
Okay.
Because it's the next one, isn't it, that gives us... Yeah. Well, it depends on which one we do next. So the fuel power one will give us Mark IV belts, which, without encased industrial beams, that's going to be semi-pointless. You know, that's got to be automated. That little, like, you can tell that that little hovercraft is, or rocket is automated because the G-forces on that landing would kill anything. The way it just drops out and then stops right above you. And away she goes.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
Oh, I managed to get myself stuck. Thankfully, my Explorer didn't have anything in the inventory on it. Oh, now I gotta put fuel in it. That's right. Yep, stop it. I think I'll take the highway this time.
I'm gonna build myself a truck.
Alright, I was gonna say, I can throw you one up here at this truck stop.
I mean, unless you have an extra truck, I'll just build one.
Yeah, like I've got way more inventory for that than I need. So,
Well, no, I need an extra truck to run a route.
yeah, like, I only actually have routes for 2. So, there you go.
Oh.
I had routes for 2 and the materials
How
for
many?
4 on me.
Jesus.
I mean, it's all one stack. That little constructor and two storage bins down there next to that has a bunch of coal in the top one.
I beat you. Hey.
Oh,
Almost.
I was hoping I wasn't moving that fast.
Oh, so it's back in
Yeah.
space?
I was say you can use either of them, honestly. Like, that one just loaded down with steel for your plant. So there is a little bit of hop I've noticed in the wheels of this Explorer going across my highway, and I'm wondering if it's just because of, like, it's trying to load in the floor pieces as I'm just, like, ripping across them.
It's it's a known issue.
Okay.
They are aware that there's an issue with frames not being totally smooth. Stuff.
Oh, hell. So I tried to look real cool and drift in and jump out of the car, and I drifted in, jumped out of the car, and it ran over me. I looked real cool. Alright. Bring this out. Yep, nope, okay, still good.
So you still have those. You still have the tractors running steel back and forth from the foundry to here. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just going to do them like that. Turn off both of those. You are producing packaged fuel. Alright, so the constructor's going.
Oh, I thought you meant the other one at the other base. You wanted me to take. So that.
Huh?
I just started driving the other one that was at the other.
The one at the
base.
main base? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the one. The one at the truck stop up by the edge, that was there for in case you needed it, or like to give you a kind of a primer on steel.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move it out of the way for now. I need to put up a second truck stop for receiving.
And industrial storage. You're gonna go right there. Alright, and we have fuel production going. At least packaged fuel production going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that build up to a stack, and then that's what I'm throwing in my Explorer after this.
Okay.
How much? 40 per minute.
Is that containers or is that packaged fuel?
Producing 40 packaged fuel per minute. I'm producing 40 fuel per minute at the moment. Producing 60 empty containers at the moment.
Okay, so you're gonna have to sink some of them.
Honestly, I was probably just gonna let them back up.
Well, they back up. They'll then back up the constructor, and that constructor will eventually back up the refinery.
Wait, is it?
If they back up too far, they'll back up everything.
Oh no. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to rerun the sink over here. I guess it's been a good run. But I guess with everything being backed up and something is not running the way it's supposed to, it looks like. Oh, we lost coal power over here.
lost coal power.
Yeah.
We're out of coal.
Out of
or
water.
Out of. Did I not turn something on?
It's... I'm not sure. It's saying they don't have power, so nothing over here is running except for... Oh, I bet I know what happened.
I'm coming over. Boom.
Okay, so that has power. That's connected. Let's see.
So none of the coal plants are running?
None of them over here are.
Wow, that's weird.
So this extractor has no water.
So the extractors aren't even running then, right?
Right. Because that one connects to this one. Connects to here.
Okay, hold on. I think I might know. I think I might know what happened. I have to come over here and show it and point it out.
Got it. A power line got deleted.
Yeah, I had to move a line, and I thought I reconnected everything. I guess I did.
You connected everything on the internal circuit, but not to the, so it was this one right here.
This one I'm
Yep, you
standing by?
connected everything to it except for connecting it to the grid right over there.
Okay.
So now that everything can run again, because that's what I was running into, was everything was backing up because nothing could produce because it was all full of heavy oil.
Okay. My bad.
Oh, you're good. It happens. I'm just going to prime this plastic line. So the way I've got it set up right now is it like even if that constructor backs up, it's still going off the storage.
Okay.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Empty canisters are going?
No,
off
the
storage?
plastic. So even if it backs up the plastic to that constructor,
Oh.
it's still going off the storage that way.
Okay. No, I kind of like the catwalks on under the road. I don't know why. I kind of like the look of it. Whether or not they do anything, that doesn't matter. I like the look.
Yeah, I was actually considering running a just an entire section of that off that way. Or like running catwalks down basically the other side of it, but that's going to take forever. And that's one of those just appearance things that if I decide I want to, I might, but... Alright, do I have a stack? I have a stack. Come here, car. See how you run on this.
should be a lot more efficient.
There we go. At first, it was running, like, almost silent, and I'm like, that shouldn't happen just from running fuel in it. Alright, so next I want to get rid of that. Drop these two. I want to start looking into this. Produces double. Okay. Alright, that means I want a computer production line.
Oh shit.
Do what?
Ah, boy.
I was looking at the
That
fuel generator, and it needs a bunch of those. Or, well, it doesn't need a bunch.
it only needs 5.
Yeah, I was trying to make a group of them.
You only need you only need 14 of them. Let's see what is.
I figured up for 6 is 30. But yeah, so you need 14 fuel gens, right?
Actually, I'm not sure how many you're gonna need. But you may want to put the assembler base up to circuit boards, and then throw down, and then get enough for a manufacturer and get that rolling on computers. Then.
Yeah, it's kind of. I keep forgetting that this isn't like assigned stators. It's just whatever we're needing at the moment.
Yeah. You just got to remember to clear it out.
Well, storage is
before you
clear.
switch it over. What is the storage is clear, but there's stuff built up.
Yeah.
In,
Bunch of steel pipes.
I'll go do that right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're
here.
already over here.
That little thing can move.
So much more efficient with the fuel.
It seems like it, yes. I gotta see exactly how much I use to make sure. So I put 100 in it. Where did I park it? Oh, down there. Yeah, so it used 12 to get over here out of the 100, whereas like I've been running the petroleum coke in them, and that was running like 40 to get over here.
And the petroleum coke's not very efficient. It's less efficient than coal.
It is. It's, noticeably so. Yeah, let's make sure we go around the power pole this time, because on this side of it, I can just fit right under. Now, see what it is I need again. Plastic and copper. I've got everything to do this. I'm going to throw this thing down real quick just so I can empty my inventory for doing this. I need twice as much plastic as copper.
Oh yeah, we don't have power over here.
Alright, then it's copper sheeting. Is the one I needed. I'm just gonna do a half and half split for the moment. I know I know it's the math is off, but hey, that'll get me started, and that's enough to do. Hell, I don't know how many. But it does split evenly. That'll produce that should produce, right? And that's 7.5 a minute. I want to see. I'm gonna go with 14. Which means I need 70 computers. Do you have some, are you currently producing heavy modular frames?
No, because I don't have anything up and
Okay.
running yet. I'm trying to get the coal to get the steel pipes and screws set up for the modular frames. For the heavy modular frames. The modular frames are already done. And then I have to set up the steel for the encased industrial beams.
Okay, I got you.
And now I have to run electricity all the way over to the other side of the map.
Okay, so I need 210 motors. $70 computers. $140 heavy mod frames. And 700 quick wire. You have quick wire on production, don't you?
Oh boy.
All right, that takes care of that one.
You know where I was setting up.
Yeah,
production,
right above my little what's going to be some sort of factory that I haven't decided on yet.
Go take a look up there.
Okay, yeah, we have quick wire production. Yeah, that took care of that. 700 rubber. Okay, 210 motors. That's not going to take me too long. $420 stators. Wherever will I come up with... Oh, wait, I can grab rotors now. Wherever will I come up with 420 stators?
I don't know if we have that many stators. I mean, I think we have like 20 or 30, I think.
You would have had to burn through a shitload.
Well, we were making a bunch of motors earlier, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I could have grabbed those while I was up there, too. Shit.
Nice thing about this this coal mine is that it's feeding fuel and inventory at the same time.
Mod frames. Where are my mod? Oh, yeah, they're over here. Nope, they're not. This is my first bin.
If you're by the truck stop, there's a bunch of them sitting in the truck stop. The truck stop's full of them.
Oh, yeah? Wait, the one over by the factory? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've run a few back from there already.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to come back and get those later because that's going to take a lot of inventory space. Get a few things that I can condense down first.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not sure if we have that many. You have people thinking I can't count. Alright. Motors, 210. Yeah, no. I'm gonna set an assembler for that.
So I'm thinking just for ease of the steel, because we don't really have a way of refueling right now between the two stops that the steel would have to travel from the main base to the frame base.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to run a belt all the way over.
Okay. Shit, what was I doing? Ah, screw it, we'll do it this way. So, I was also looking at a few things, or at your area over there where you set up your quick wire facility. And looking at a couple of those builds I've been seeing on Reddit. And I'm going to try something with some concrete beams and some concrete walls and stuff like that and see what I can do with it.
To make it look pretty?
Basically.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I have it running into two storage containers is because there's not enough belt speed yet. There wasn't enough belt speed to put it all onto one.
Oh, gotcha. What was it? Oh, shit, I had something. I swear. So, we have Mark IV now, but that's encased industrial beams, and we're still working on getting the production for those set up, so... don't forget, we do also have the other alternate recipe for them. I don't know which one turns out to be cheaper, though.
Well, this one's going to be the quickest. It's just the easiest ratio-wise to set up.
Gotcha.
Basically, I have 5 constructors making concrete, and there's going to be 4 constructors making steel beams, and then those will combine into 3 assemblers to make encased industrial beams.
Okay.
And we're going to be making more We're going to be making more of those encased industrial beams than we're actually going to be needing to produce heavy modular frames. So we'll be building a surplus of those, even if the heavy modular frames are running, like full efficiency. We're still going to be building a surplus.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the encased beams are already fully primed with concrete. They're just waiting for the steel to come in.
Alright, so I'm actually going to grab up some more rotors, and I'm going to put a couple of assemblers down just to make my life go easier. That is, I still need cable and that. Okay. Grab a stack of that. Back here.
So you said at the steel plant you are producing at least 240 ingots a minute?
I want to say I'm producing 270.
Okay.
It's 67.5 per.
Do you have them overclocked?
Slightly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 67.5 on each, and I have four of them. God. So you can't land on this thing, can you? The
Land
tick
on what?
thing.
You
Hey,
can land on
bouncy.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, this is not going to be the way this looks at the end, but it's going to be the way it looks for now. Oh, I needed a wire. That's right. Yeah, what if I just did... Yeah, I could do that. Alright, so I need beams and pipes, is that right? Just grab a stack of each. Figure out how my inventory gets so cluttered. I'm just gonna grab a stack of this one and a stack of this one, maybe a stack of this one over here. Alright, so I want this one doing circuit boards. I think I want them all doing circuit boards, to be honest. Just get that knocked out. And then... So I will say, my little assembler plant is probably not as nice and pretty as yours. Oh yeah, no, I don't
That's
need
fine.
these doing circuit cards. I need these doing motors. Damn. I was about to load these up completely wrong. And then we'll do merger.
Well, you have to really adjust the camera angle when you're driving underneath the factory. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's it fits, but man, just barely.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be those taken care of. The motors will sort themselves out shortly. Gotta see how I'm doing on those circuit cards now. $360. Which is a little over half. And again, this is to do 14 fuel generators, though. So
Whoopsie. Okay, delete the truck.
I'm actually gonna go get my materials to put up another truck real quick. And that one is gonna have one heck of a trip in front of him.
Probably not as long of a trip as mine is gonna have.
I don't know what yours is doing. Mine's got the one I'm looking at next has from main base to plastic.
Mine is going from coal field to frame factory.
I think you might actually beat me on that one.
I'm just wondering if I'll actually have enough fuel to make it.
Go grab another thing of cement.
The archway you have leading onto the highway.
Yeah. It need to go or get bigger.
It need to get bigger.
Alrighty.
And I need to get rid of these rails because I'm getting.
I was like, we can ditch it for now, and I will dress out. I will probably dress out the highway off stream, to be honest, just because it's going to be a whole lot of me just sitting around, not really. More just me doing random stuff. Oh. Alrighty, Gabo, man. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. I just realized I didn't have my YouTube chat wasn't up. That I do that every once in a while, and every time I do, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, no. Alright. Is that you in the truck?
Yep.
Go right ahead. This road is getting deleted, though, so if you're recording at the moment, it's going to change shortly.
No, I'm not recording. I'm gonna go over to the other base and start recording from there.
Gotcha.
I'm just seeing how much coal I'm using on a one-way trip.
More than we can afford.
Well, if I'm using at least 50, we're gonna have an issue because we won't make it then. No, it should work. It should.
Oh, I was about to say I can. Okay, actually, this needs to go. I was gonna say I can do an extra. What am I trying to say?
It's probably gonna do 60.
I wish I could remember what I'm trying to say. Oh, I can run a pipeline, I think, or not a pipeline. If need be, I can probably run a belt across that carries fuel.
Under the
Yeah.
highway?
Run a fuel, basically run a fuel line under the highway, yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is running coal, and I think the coal will last a round trip.
Okay. Eventually, I will do that. I just haven't yet.
So, am I okay to record or not yet?
I've almost got the road put back. You're gonna record directly through a power line, but the hypertube is now running under the highway.
Okay.
And yeah, you're good to go.
Good to go. Okay.
We don't have... No, we don't. I gotta go get those. Give me my tickets. I'm gonna get us Mark II wall outlets next.
Okay. Oh, let's stop that recording.
Flip the truck.
No, I didn't flip the truck. I just got some rocks.
Ah.
And I'm gonna get rid of them while I'm thinking about
I believe it. And we still have 3 tickets. Like I've been ripping through this pretty good. Grabbing different stuff. And we've kept up on tickets pretty well. I do need to do what you were talking about though. And readjust my sync items over at the new base. Or the new area. Because yeah, I did exactly what you were talking about. Where it burned through everything I had in storage because it wasn't producing for so long.
Okay.
Okay. So I need to do... I need mud frames and more rotors. I'm trying to set this truck stop up, and it's just every time I turn around, it's like, oh, you need this. Now you need this. Now you need this. It might have been a little excessive.
Woo! Airborne truck.
I mean, if it don't spend half the trip in the air, is it really even doing its job?
You got a point.
Oh!
Pretty soon comes the fun driving.
Oh, I didn't bring that with me.
What
My
did you bring
grenades.
with you? Oh.
I guess we also just realized they were building a truck stop on top of poison plants. Alright, come on, let's pop through here.
Yeah, this cement archway is a little too narrow.
I was afraid it might be, but I wasn't sure.
I mean, the truck just barely squeezes through it.
Rock clearing. We're gonna make a truck stop. We're gonna make a truck stop. All right.
Ooh, barrel roll.
All right. Foundations. I need one that does. I think it's the 1 meter down. Yeah, 1 meter down corner ramp.
Leave the truck. Build the truck.
Alright, now I can go back through and spray paint all this. The wrong color.
Driving with a keyboard sucks.
See, I hear a lot of people say that. I actually prefer it at this point. For most things. I will say it. For most.
I mean, I'd rather drive with a controller.
I will say there are a few things where I've looked at it, I'm like, no, absolutely fucking not. No. Alright, so that's powered now, or well, it's about to be.
Ooh,
This is going to be an
over here.
unload. We're going to run. They don't slant. Okay. I think I'm going to run industrial railing up right there. Yeah. And then I'm going to take a hypertube trip to grab me some fuel for that truck. Whoa, not that hypertube though. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a bundle of liquid fuel. And like I said, at some point I can run a second or a separate one. Like either a belt or yeah, probably a belt off of it once I get everything over there lined out properly.
Just run the belt under the highway.
Yeah, and then just kick a splitter off at different places where we have truck stops on the side of the highway.
Okay.
It will take for fucking ever for that belt to load. I mean, I could create a support network of trucks that carry fuel, I guess. Like, that would be the right way to do it. I don't know, I'll figure it out sometime.
Just have trucks that drive fuel around.
Yeah.
Drop the fuel off.
But again, I'm only trying to hold on until monorails. That's the point where I'm looking at wanting to do like some more elaborate things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, belts are mainly short distance, trucks are mainly mid distance, and trains are long distance.
Trains are when I'm trying to run something from over here to the far northeast corner of the map. Or is that drones?
Drones are primarily used. What? It didn't record? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay.
I'm about to do quite possibly the smartest or dumbest thing I've ever done. Or, well, at least in this game. I've got some other games where I've got some records, but... Can you... You can fit into there.
Close the loop to finish. Oh, what the hell? Come on, start recording.
Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong there. I need more steel. That's okay, though. I can do that once No, I need to do it now. So I'm trying to run my fuel into my truck stop, which means basically I just set up another storage facility. Also, if you need coke, I have a industrial storage full of it at the moment.
I mean, I am running a little low on energy. I could use a little pick.
Yeah, sadly I ain't got the right one for that.
You said you had a whole bunch of coke.
I mean, it could probably be a pick-me-up, but I think this type is more of the explosive pick-me-ups.
Oh, okay.
But no, since I'm transitioning this, at least this leg of the of traffic to liquid fuel at the moment, and then once we scale up a little bit, I'll start doing others. I have a bunch of the petroleum coke left in a storage bin. You know, for 14 fuel generators, it takes 17,000 screws.
That sounds about right.
I think I have that many, but I'm not sure. It won't take me long to get them if I don't, but I don't actually know.
You thought the days of being low on screws.
Oh, I knew
were
it'd come
over.
back. Just like you ever, did you play No Man's Sky?
No.
So No Man's Sky has this thing where at certain points you have to upgrade your hyperdrive, and you use star metals. It's copper. There's a whole list of them. It's highly conductive metals, is what it is.
Okay.
Now the issue with that is, by the time you get to like the third hyperdrive upgrade, you're not using the original one anymore, hardly at all. So you start thinking like, oh, I don't need this now. And you stop looking for it, and as soon as you, like, usually it's not as soon as you do it, it's usually about 20 hours later. You're sitting there and you're going, well, why doesn't this work? And it's because it's supposed to use copper. And you haven't touched a copper node in a week.
Just like Subnautica, when you're starting off. Damn, why do I need all this damn titaniums? Fuck this.
Oh yeah, and then you hit that point where you don't need it for a while, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh wait.
Like, okay, to build my base, I need crap loads of titanium.
Yeah, I think the one in No Man's Sky that got me was the living glass farm that I tried to make. And living glass, if I understand it right in the No Man's Sky lore, is basically like auto-tinting glass. Alright, we're gonna take this one out.
That could be fun.
But there was a material in living glass that I hadn't touched it in so long, and I'm like, why do I need this now? And that was why, because living glass is one of those easy farms that you can set up that basically, well, it almost runs itself. You have to check in on it every so often, and when you check in on it, you basically just collect up all your materials and you go sell them, and it makes you a shitload of money. Like a few harvests of a full-scale living glass farm, and you can buy anything. But yeah.
I really need to shoot the fucking beans. They fucked up my recording already.
The what?
3 times. The beans. They fucked up my recording 3 times. One of them just made me do a barrel roll again.
Well, shit.
And then I dragged him a good 20 feet, 30 feet, and he caused me to bounce around. And
I'm just sitting here like turbo thumping through this hyper tube as I go to the oil well, or turbo basing through the hyper tube. Which I will say, it looks kind of odd because like my blade runners and my boombox are sitting outside the tube, moving along at like Mach 11. Alright, now to try to run this belt again.
Okay, let's see how this doesn't work. I'm never going to be able to keep up with the truck, so just hypertube. Boom.
Crud. How do I want to do this?
Okay, well, the autopilot is drunk.
Usually, yes. What did it do, though?
Oh, he's trying to hump. The truck is trying to hump a truck stop.
Oh, yeah. They're just getting to know each other a little better.
But it's not even the truck stop that he needs.
Now that could be a problem. I need him to at least be trying to find the one he's supposed to be stopping at.
Yeah, that one, as long as he unloads and humps that one, I have no problem with it. Just, dude, come on. Keep it in your exhaust pipe.
Alright.
Oh, we got some floating power poles there.
I mean, I've got a conveyor belt sitting on top of a power pole right now. Okay, it's gone now. I was putting the supports up on top of the power poles and on top of the pipes for that conveyor belt to get it to float in where I wanted it to go.
Okay, I'm deleting this truck and throwing away the parts. He literally, he had 2 stacks of coal,
Okay.
and the rest of his inventory was filled with steel.
Oh, I know what to, I think I know what you, fuck. Maybe not. So there's 2 ways to solve that. One, in the direction of travel, wherever you have a load point, you have an unload point immediately after that. So if you've got him going a certain direction and he passes one that's set up as a load station that loads steel, you have an unload steel, or you have an unload right after that that picks up his steel and then ships it back to the load one. Really complicated, really easy for it to get messed up too. The other one is we build over any truck stop that is set up as a load point, or we make sure we path very wide around it so that you don't go into its little grid.
Okay, yeah, because then he started humping the load frames, and he didn't have inventory room to load the frames.
I feel like I'm going to dislike this route. I may put... no, because that would... So where is it picking up the steel? Is it as it comes back across the main base, it's picking up steel from that?
Yeah, and I originally I had it to go wide, so he wouldn't pick it up.
Disconnect power from that one if you're not using it.
But I have another truck that needs to pick up steel from there.
Your path for that, did it have a pause sign on that station?
Nope, I didn't pause at it. Maybe there was, but I didn't pause.
Gotcha.
At it.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe look at your route, like go back through and look at the nodes and see if that node is a pause symbol for it. Because if that's the case,
Yeah, I might delete it.
then it's unloading there, or it's loading.
Just delete.
All right.
No.
Yep, it can only have that. So, with that being, since I've got the extra on me, because I had to do some deleting conveyor belts while I was trying to figure out my pathing to get fuel to my station. Looks like it's jetpack time.
Oh, you got 50 fuel?
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright, so next one is going to be...
Expanded your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack
More inventory
which
space.
operates on oil-based fuel for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
Yay! I'm going to throw this one on the next, even though I know it's going to be a little bit before we're to that point. Like, I know the computers, I think, are the biggest thing there. Alright.
Oh, it's because I never saved the route.
Oh yeah, that was one that kept getting me. So I could. That was why I couldn't put more than one truck on that route for the longest time. Is I didn't know I needed to save that truck's route under something.
I'm gonna record the route again, and I'm gonna make sure I swing wide of the. What the
What?
heck?
Yep.
Is that you driving?
It's me heading to plastic.
Okay.
Yep.
Recording? Okay.
Dang. So up a 2-meter ramp, this thing gets to about 45 kilometers an hour. And the horn does not fit this truck.
I'm pushing the fucking tractor all over the place. Ah, damn it. Didn't work.
So if we can get one solid recording of it, you can just set it to like that doesn't do the stalking the wrong things. We can just let it go, and at that point it doesn't matter because they'll reset themselves. Like it might take a minute longer or a few seconds longer than it's supposed to, which granted isn't the most efficient, but at least it'd be workable. So apparently this truck maxes out at about 93.
Oh. Okay.
I've got it going down a ramp, and it's been pegged out at 93 since almost the top of it. It can corner at 80, though.
Yeah. She's a little bouncy, too. Don't really mean that in a bad way. It's just a little unnerving, I guess.
I can see that. I'm going to have to expand the pad over here at the oil well, though. Like, she can turn around, but just barely. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I went back and did a 2-meter ramps instead of 4-meter ramps. Because I don't know if this thing would have got up a 4-meter. Yeah, I'll start running you some fuel. Maybe not right this second. Because on liquid fuel, from oil, or from main base, or no, one leg of it's taking about 10, maybe 12 in the truck.
Okay. Yeah, coal I'm using about 60.
Oh, I damaged my suit from that drop while I'm in the truck.
Yep. You can definitely do that.
I honestly thought it would damage the truck, not the suit. Alright. Let's see what all you ended up with. A whole lot of fuck all. So, yeah, it's 12 each way. Because looking at it, it says it uses 24 packaged fuel for the round trip.
Okay. Coming up on that that corner is a little bit of a killer there.
You talking about the corner that I made there? Yeah, I was trying to figure out a good way to slope into. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I can fix that. I didn't smooth it out properly, so that there's still a hitch in it.
Kind of run into that flat edge, yeah. Okay, this is not going to work well. I can already tell.
What's?
The recording, it's going too smoothly.
Oh, gotcha. Let me know when you're headed back this way, and I'll make sure I get out of the road.
Yeah.
All right, it should hit. It should go a lot smoother now. I keep doing concrete instead of asphalt for road, and it's starting to get to me. There is still a small hitch, but you got to be like way out of line to hit that. What else do I need for these, actually? All right. So then I need... What all is it? Here, we're gonna do it this way.
Okay, let's make sure you don't stop and get stuff you don't need.
All right. Plastic is in this one. I am about to run and smoke a cigarette and all that, but I'm making sure I've got everything set up to do my computers before I do that.
Okay.
Can petroleum coke sink?
I think so.
Alright, well, we're gonna find out. I needed just a little bit more cable space. $70 computers. That'll be enough to do my entire, or that'll be enough computers at least for the fuel generators. Yeah, I'll be back in just a minute.
Yep. Oh man, the truck just ran me over. Okay, let's see how this works. No, I think your route is longer by a little bit. Oh, that's right, you're on break. Okay.
All right. And hey, would you look at that? I got 70 computers now.
So, I don't know if you heard me say this because you were on break, so you probably didn't hear me. I think your route is a little bit longer.
Really?
Yeah. A little bit, but I think yours is a bit.
Power.
Well, it made one round trip. I stood by the truck station while it did a full round trip, and it did not drop anything other than coal into the truck stop. So
All right. I'm going to go ahead and fire this one up.
it might be working.
I was waiting to make sure you were good on recording before that route before I decided to fire this one up.
Yeah, I actually saved it. So, oh, man, that was a headache.
Oh no. It's stuck.
What'd you do?
They get stuck on the ramp.
Which ramp?
The one leading out of the main base, the
Ramp.
4 meter ramp.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna finish what I'm doing real quick, and then I'm gonna go address that. Yeah.
So before I do anything with the heavy modular frame setup, I'm gonna make sure I get the steel encased beams running.
Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna do those over there. Go ahead and drop enough quick wire in there for it. I'm not saying I'm going to get this thing built today, because first off, I don't even know quite how much this is going to take.
Well, how much fuel are you producing?
That's the thing, is once I switch it over to or switch off the coal factories, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well,
we should
actually, I can, now that I think about it, I can tell you how much I will be producing, because the way I've got it set up is each, as long as I wasn't having to overclock the refineries, and even if I was, that's fine. But I've got each of those, basically each normal oil node is doing one, or it's doing an even split of plastic and rubber, and it's producing enough heavy oil waste to power one refinery, doing either petroleum coke or fuel, I think.
Okay.
Because right now I've got 2 producing petroleum coke and 1 producing fuel. And that 1 producing fuel is, I'm betting by now, starting to stack up a little bit. But it does have 2 industrial storage containers to fill out before it actually starts, like, backing up the belt.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to be able to get the encased beams running, and then I'm probably going to call it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm hypertubing across the oil platform right now just to see how it's, or what I'm going to be doing there. I know whatever I'm doing there is going to be probably going to use at least 1 industrial storage container of concrete. Because I'm going to start getting into, I'm trying to get into starting to use, like, concrete walls and things like that. God, this thing is still going. How long does that trip take?
It's a long climb. It's a long road.
It can make it up to 2 meter one at least. It just can't make it up that 4 meter trip.
Yeah.
So, on a non-overclocked refinery, I'm producing 40 fuel per minute.
40 fuel per
Yep.
minute? Okay.
I'm going to actually do this. So how much is an industrial fuel fluid buffer as opposed to what I've got going on?
It holds more.
I have enough materials at the moment to build 1 of them. And 1 of them holds as much as what I've got going on here. So I'm going to hold for the moment.
Okay, it looks like it takes, with fuel, it looks like each generator is using 12 cubic meters per minute. And it outputs 150 megawatts.
Okay, so that's enough to run 10. I'm going to do 8. Then. That way I've still got fuel going to my packaging.
Okay.
Which substantially reduces the amount of materials I need. I need 80 heavy mod frames, and that's all I've got left that I need to get. And then, you know, a metric fuckload of concrete. I'm probably going to throw down another truck, or you're running both of those that are over there, right?
Just 1.
Say again?
Just
Okay,
1.
I may grab 1 of those then.
That's fine. The steel one is still sitting there.
Alrighty. I'm gonna throw down an industrial storage off on the side here, and load that steel into that. I don't know if you're gonna need it or not, but that way it's close.
grab a bunch of steel beams so I can make a long ass belt.
Why did I do it this way?
Because you hate yourself?
You know, sometimes I think you might be onto something there. And then grab these three. All right. Problem solved, but probably not for long. See, I don't understand why they struggle so much getting up this thing. Because if you just hit, like, if you just stay on the accelerator, it does it fine.
So this belt that you have coming out of where's the
What belt?
where's that going? The belt that's coming that's taking steel ingots.
Oh,
Where's
that's
that
going to the secondary truck stop here. Like, that was the original idea, was I was going to use that to...
Well, no, there's one that's going to this truck stop. I'm wondering about.
Oh, that
which
one's
one
going
is
into
actually
storage. Like, it's going into the storage container for the ingots, and they're being used to do probably pipes right now. Nope, beams. I'm 2 stacks short. I'm 2 stacks short of having a full industrial container of steel beams. Whoa! I just did like 4 flips in a row because I went to jump and got tagged by that tractor.
So can I take the one that's going to the truck stop and run that one out, or do you
Yeah,
want
by
to
all
put a
means.
splitter on?
I had this running to this truck stop so that it would ship over to that platform for you. So if you want to run it just on the belt, by all means.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be best. Oh, easiest.
And then, in that case, what I'm going to do is also run one to here. And right here. And then right there. And I'm going to ship them back out of this truck stop into the other one that'll ship directly to your storage. Or down your belt.
The belt coming out of the truck stop that's going into the splitter, I upgraded that to a Mark IV belt.
Okay.
Just so
For some reason, that's not wanting to travel. Now it does. Okay, yeah, and then once those are all taken care of, I will, yeah, once the second truck stop is empty, I will go ahead and pull that belt back off. what do I need to craft heavy mod frame? You don't have heavy mod frames running at the moment, do you?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna get that actually.
Oh
set
yeah,
up
you
tonight.
said that. Alright, so I need to make 75 of them. Which means I need 375 modular frames. Wait. No, not yet. No, wait, yeah, that's right. Heavy mod frames need, yeah, okay. They need screws as well, don't they?
Yes, they do. But I'm gonna be making my own screws.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together enough of them
Oh,
for
you're trying to
the power.
for you. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna do it right.
First
All right,
one.
so that's gonna run for a minute. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what exactly it was I needed for it, because I forgot that it used screws.
First encased industrial beam is coming. Come on. Come on. Now.
Nice. Finally have that going on production. I don't know what the manufacturer's rate on heavy mod frames is.
1 a minute. Or
Oh, okay. So you only need, I was gonna say, because it's 100 screws per.
Yeah, and I'm only using one manufacturer, so yeah, it's gonna.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine then.
So, if you see over here, if I don't die. Nope, I didn't. There is a conveyor lift coming down.
Let me see where you're at. You at the truck stop?
I'm standing. Nope. I'm closest to the ramp.
Headed that way.
Okay.
I'm running up the hypertube. Well, I was. I fell.
That's fine.
You talking about the second conveyor lift coming down?
This one that I'm standing right in front of.
Are you up high?
Nope. I'm on the ground. I'm just above the.
Oh, I
above
see
the
you.
lake.
Shit, I was right next to you and I didn't see you.
Yeah. So that's the one that's that has heavy or encased industrial.
Okay.
beams. And I mean, you can kind of see how fast they're coming down. It's not super quick, but it's not slow.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know where you want to go from here with them, but that's all I'm doing.
I
with them
will
right now.
figure out something with them. I'll figure out a way to link them into the transport network more than likely.
Okay.
The way I see it is, or what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get real close to monorails tonight.
Yep.
And then use time. Probably do a video of setting up a monorail alongside the highway, and then do a lot of upgrading the transport network.
Okay. Monorails. You can build tracks at a incline of more than 2 meter
Yeah.
ramps. The train will not go up them.
Oh, it won't?
Train can only go up 2 meters.
Okay.
ramps.
That'll work. Because
you
at some point, either tonight or probably tomorrow, I've got to go through and clear out my 4-meter ramps because our trucks can't go up them.
Okay.
So I'll do the same thing I did on the main highway bit, where I go through and I clear out the 4-meter ramps. I replace them with twice as many 2-meter ramps. And hey, look, it can travel again. That drives me up the wall, by the way. That it's like, oh no, that's too steep. We can't do it. And I'm like, I did it to record the route. So yeah, once this is done, I need another 3,000 screws. Because I'm almost done with the heavy mod frames. I'll have everything I need for the fuel plants. I just have to figure out how big they are.
Okay. Oh, they're pretty big.
Will they fit in the blueprint maker?
I don't think so. Because I know the coal plants don't fit in the blueprint maker. They're too tall.
Gotcha.
So I don't think. I mean, they only have one input, and it's a liquid input.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to blueprint with them.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee.
How many meters is a foundation across?
What do you mean?
Like the 1 meter foundations, they're 1 meter high, correct?
Correct.
How many meters across are they? Do you know?
Oh, I want to say it's 10. Let's see what the wiki says. Foundations.
They're 8.
With 8
Okay,
meters.
so a fuel generator is 20 meters. They're 20 by 20 and 27 high. Ooh, that's it.
Okay,
I have it. Alright, so next is the computers, yep. The motors, yep. Alright, I'm gonna need copper sheeting. I got the heavy mod frames done though, so now I have everything I need.
okay.
Um, See, I pulled a truck off the road right there. I'm gonna go grab a boatload of concrete now. Because I know I'm gonna need it. But yeah, it says 20 by 8, so... Or 20 by 20, and the foundations are 8. Depending on how I want it to look... I'll cross that bridge when I get there. First off, I just want to get it all put together. Or like, you know, sort of planned out.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you later. I hope the rest of your stream goes very well.
Alrighty, man. Have a good one.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know why I like honking at the AI trucks. It just seems like the right thing to do. Okay, so that's probably what it is. They can't make it up here under the AI very well because you have to stay, like, on the gas. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is coming off of this, going that way. Come on, get up the hill, get up the hill, get up the hill. But I actually do really like this truck. It's big, it's bulky. It's more like what I envision from an industrial vehicle. Seems like he's taking that hill decently well. Come on. I also really want to go up there at some point soon. Like, I realize there's probably nothing special about it, but part of me just wants to go up there for whatever reason. So we're gonna lose, what is it? A good bit of power here, because I'm fixing to go through and just rip all of that out. I'm going to change everything over to fuel. And then... You're gonna go over here and park in the dirt. So that goes away. There we go. Now we have an actual pad over here. Alright. You're going to stop producing that. And you're going to start producing that. Wait, no, it's not this bit over here. So a lot of this area is about to shut down because it's going to stop getting what it's supposed to get. And then we're going to go through here and just start ripping stuff down. Yeah, and you're going to do the same. You're going to start producing residual fuel. What did I tell that other one to make? I feel like I told it to make the wrong thing. I did. I told it... Okay, so residual fuel. I want these belts to clear. Alright, and this goes here. This one breaks. This one breaks. I mean, it ain't gonna make us too many points, but it's gonna make us something. While we're doing this, though, I want to change out the tape. I mean, it's making something at least. I'll place you into standby. And I'll place you into standby. And that way they'll run out the rest of their oil. Yeah, okay. Make sure the belt is clear. And then we start breaking down the belt. All right. God, I had this thing so messy. Oh. We are now halfway through. And again, with those on standby, we should only be... Dang. Got about 3 minutes left on it. How much more can this have? About another 2 minutes. What about my refineries? How are they looking? Start breaking them down. Because my idea here is we're going to do this entire thing just a touch different than what I did this time. I want to make sure it's not just they have too much of that in there. So we're going to flush all of this bit. And yeah, they immediately start producing again. I want to let them get out as much of the plastic and rubber as possible, basically. We're about to start watching power fall off. Trying to get the pipes right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. This to this. That. Yep. Yep. Alright. I think I've about got this. But then again, I think a lot of things, and then, you know. Alright. That one, yep. God, tearing down factories just takes so much work. Nope. There you go. There you go. Yep. God, it's so much, though. It just keeps going. I mean, I do realize there's an easier way. Right, that can go away. Superfluous power lines can go away. I do understand that I just unplugged my awesome... No, I didn't unplug my awesome sync. Okay. Oh, it's because that's 50. Hey, why won't this select? Alright. Now... I get over here. Finish deleting the extra little bullshit that I keep finding everywhere. How is there more of these? Alright, yeah, we're doing this in concrete. And then I'm going to change this music. As much as I like it, I don't like it right now. Alright, so let's listen to some Goat Simulator. Wait, no, that was supposed to be asphalt. I'm doing this because I want to paint everything out to get a clear picture of what it's going to look like. There we go. Now I want to do walls. And again, we're going to go with concrete. I think that's a double, isn't it? It's not. Okay. then in that case, for now, we're just going to leave it. All right. Give me my concrete all the way around, and then we can start worrying about what I need to do and how I need to make this work. Because what I want to do is I want to get a good actual feel for how big one of these things is. God, this music. Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. How far this way? I think I want to go to the beach. We're gonna grab this quartz. Come on now. And get this. There we go. Okay. And then come on, and reload. Like I've said from the beginning, deforestation on an industrial scale. this is actually gonna move. Nope. Because I think I found a better way to do that. We're gonna do... Even though I have found recently that seems like nothing can get up this. Is it a down again? No, that feels off, and I don't know why. That's the 1 meter. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I can make it work with that. Nope, it was that one. Yeah. Okay. So it's that one, and then... You go down ramps just fine. Why won't you go down those? They should have the same slope, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the exact same slope. But it can go down one, but not the other. Okay. Doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's what it is. And then I want to bring that this way. bring this over here. I don't know why I wanted to make that little entrance right there so stinking difficult, but I did. Alright, so for one of them, I'm going to need... yeah, I want to put one right there. God, this music is just way out there, man. I don't get... God. I don't dislike it. Alright, so it takes up exactly 2.5. Alright. And how much do you need again? Is this differentiated from just regular fuel at all? Nope. Fuel is 12 cubic meters per bit. Oh, because I ran that wall out there, isn't it? Alright, we're not going to start trying to dress out the building again until I get this done. Where's the last one I did that to? Alright. So I'm going to bring the truck into the factory for a moment. I really like this music. heavy mod frames, rubber, and computers. Yeah, so they're one foundation apart, which we'll do the same thing over here. Alright, so now if I were to go and do this, take logistics. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. You can give me right there to right there. Alright, and hey, look at that. That gives me the exact location I need, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, just to make sure, we're going to do 12 times 8 is 96. So I only actually need one pipe at any given moment. Do that on 4. And I realize there's probably an easier way to do what I'm doing here. But this is the way that I can make sure I got this exactly where I want it. Alright, so now for production, I need plastic, plastic, raw, plastic, 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 plastic. 15 refineries. That cannot, it is, okay. No, no, no. Nah. Alright. So if I drag this across here... Actually, no. No, no, don't start doing that. We will bracket off this, though. We're going to get rid of these pipes. They're still all linked up. It's still lined up on the grid. We're going to get rid of these. That's gonna get to me. Oh, that's rough. Just off of it. That way they're both identical. No, don't do that. Oh, no, 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 no. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Nope, missed the jump. So yeah, this is going to be a giant concrete building, and what I am seriously considering right now is to do the rest of putting it together off stream, just because of how large this is becoming very, very quickly. Whoa, shit. So it actually was a little pointless to go through all that. Alright, give me my concrete walls again. Yeah, once this wall is up, I'm gonna go on to the refinery side. I need to make sure that wall is completely up. Alright, so this is not finished in here yet, but this is enough to get me going. Wednesdays, I'm gonna learn to start decorating until you know you're done. There's much better ways to do this. I'm just lazy and don't want to go all the way back and get solid biofuel. I'm gonna have to anyway. Fuck me running. Alright, yeah. So, gonna run back to the main base. I need solid biofuel. Or... do I... because I only need enough to run that chainsaw for a minute. Like, one piece of biofuel is enough. Or one piece of solid. A Mercer Sphere.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Oh, lizard doggo. Alright, craft bench. We're gonna rip down some biomass. No! Let me guess, it's not in here either, is it? Alright, those still work, but in the meantime, I need to just get this online. Alright, and I'm going to let this run me back, and I'm going to step away and smoke a cigarette real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Adam, man, how's it going? I had stepped away for just a moment. Alright. I'm putting together a power plant today. I did something a little different today, man. I actually uploaded a video as well as the stream. Trying to see how everything, how that goes. Give you guys a little bit of a glimpse into what I do outside of stream to try to set up for it. I'm doing pretty good overall. I came over here for my chainsaw. That's what I came over here for. Oh. I don't need the BD stick. I actually don't need most of the stuff I carry around in my hand. Where is my chainsaw? This. Okay, you know what? Screw it. What do I need for one? Screws. I've got enough resources around here. Glad you like it, man. It's a really, really fun game, honestly, if you like the crafting, building games. Nope, actually I needed what I'm carrying. I am carrying way too much is what I'm carrying. Yeah, I managed to get myself stuck in a situation where I needed my chainsaw. I didn't have my chainsaw. Alright, so we're gonna head back down here, pop in that tube again. I do a lot of math in this one, but at the same time, like if you were to look at my YouTube subscription list, which I think I have my half-baked one hidden and it doesn't pop up on Facebook, but I follow channels like Stand Up Math or Numberphile, Mathologer. I do math a lot for fun. Alright, so we're gonna swap those. It is a little on the slow side getting up this hypertube, and I don't know what I could do to make it faster. Maybe if I put the little stations in a little more often, or possibly I could kick an entrance on somewhere, because those have their own propulsion system, but I don't know if I can do that on a hypertube en route. There's a couple of places around here that eventually I'm going to build off catwalks and go to those. Just haven't done it yet. And then I tore my power plant over here apart, so I've got to rebuild it. But rebuilding it differently. No more coal, we're moving on to fuel power now. Come on. All because I needed to do that. You don't want to be here. Look at that. How did that still have so much in it? Oh, because it's not plugged in. No. Get back to sinking my items. They need to go away. Okay. So now it's gonna be an inverted wall, 1 meter. And that. And then it's gonna be 1 meter walls. Actually, no. We want to do the 1 meter at the top. There we go. Alright, so this thing can output up to 240. If I were to overclock it all the way, it could put out more. That is by itself I want to make sure you're locked to the edge of that foundation. Do you guys still have fuel in you? You do. That's going away. Because I want those to go away. Do it this way. I found out this way works really well earlier. To measure distance. Alright, so now you... don't work. Yay. Have you fed through everything yet? You have not. Clicked out of the game. Back the truck up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nope, that is wrong. There we go. That got it. And I think... oh no, that's because it's the hillside, that's right. Like, that's just to cover the dirt. Wait, no, I have a truck there. Fuck, why did I let it go so far away? That's what the truck was there for. Alright. Much as I don't want to do it this way, it's going to be faster than letting the game do it. Keep forgetting that I have those Mark IV belts now and they move so much faster. Yeah, just the speed upgrade alone is worth it. Take everything that I can. So ultimately, I want to get that all cleared out. And then I'm going to make a small bit of a warehouse over here. I feel like that should have gotten further. Why is it so much? It gives me 6 of the 15 I need, which means I've placed and destroyed 2. I don't have space for it right now. Okay, and is that all of it now? Oh. If I never see another piece of petroleum coke in this game, it'll be too soon. There we go. Now I can just get rid of this. This. Yeah, so the deal is, I had made this place overly complicated in its simplicity. And when I go back to redo everything, I have to go back and redo literally everything. Because I wanted it simple and I wanted it to be pretty easy to do. Okay, so I can do a little bit more of this, actually. Okay. So let me think here. If I remember my spread right, that's going to be... It's 4 plastic, 4 rubber, 1 refinery for every 120. Is that right? No, that is not right. Okay, so that's 180 right there. 90 again would be 270. I've got 360. That's plastic there. Plastic. Plastic. Give me that concrete wall. So if the music starts to get anybody, please let me know. I like it, actually. I think it's a... Like, I don't know why. I just do. This goes... Alright. I have to go through and do each one of these individually, I think. I did these two pointed the wrong fucking way, didn't I? Alright, let's see. Whoa, no, don't do that. Alrighty. And that will use up every bit of raw oil that I bring in. If I'm doing my math right. Now, actually, now that I think about it though, I want to route these a little different. So I've always done my math in pairs of 4. So I think that actually makes more sense. And also, this still leaves it to where I can bring that one in on its own leg, pop it into a door, and it runs a rope. Instead of me having to do some fancy bullshit. I just felt my phone go off. What's up? Okay. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to do a tiny bit more because it is 5 o'clock in the morning, so... Basically, I'm going to go over what the plan is. I'm probably going to record getting this thing going. It's not going to be part of the next stream. By the time the next stream starts, this thing should be running. Which means we'll have... Yeah, I can do this real quick. God damn it. Come on. Give me my organization. Give me this again. This thing right here is a lot of times the only way I can do this. And make it look right. I'm gonna have to be on the other side of it. And the thing is, once I get the first one locked in, I can just tag the rest of them off of that, but I have to get that first one on there right. Oh, that's right. I've got to go manage to get that one out of there. Alrighty. That is all of my refineries. That is 15 oil refineries in total that will be producing... how much was it again? So we're going to do this the way that is easiest. It's going to be plastic, plastic. Rubber and rubber. This one's plastic. So these two go to rubber. No. And then for this one down here, it'll be the same. And the reason I do it this way is because if you do it this way, each one takes in 120 a minute, and it spits out 40 rubber, 20 plastic, if I'm not mistaken. No, 20 rubber, 20 plastic, but they each spit out 60 fuel per minute. Which is going to be... or 60 oil. Get our math right here in a second. Residual fuel. Alright, so they're each going to give me 40 fuel per minute. That gives me 120. And this thing is going to burn 12 per minute. So what I figured up there is... Nope. They're going to give me effectively 120 fuel a minute. And then I'm going to lose... or... I'm going to use 96. It's going to give me 24. 24 fuel per minute will be going into my packager, which is going to be giving me my liquid fuel for my trucks. And at the time, once it's all said and done, I should have fuel power produced by these three, which are going to come over here. They're going to drop into fluid buffers because I don't have the resources for industrial fluid buffers yet. So let me go ahead and link these back together again. That's going to be my fuel bank. And I'll show you guys why I did that in a second. I'm going to take the casings off of this entire wall. And just zoop it all the way down. Should have done this a second ago. And then just bring it all the way down. There we go. Then I can run this around to there. Come on. Alright, and then those are all linked together. That's going to give me 2,400 fuel storage. That will come out... run this way. And we're gonna lose the pipe supports there. Do it there. And there we go. And that leads into these. Which I'm still going to catwalk over and do all of that, but that'll be another time. Guys, I hope you're enjoying Satisfactory. It is an addictive game, especially if you like numbers. You should give it a shot. Like I said, I believe hooking up the factory is something I'm going to do in a video just because it's going to be a lot of long, tedious running this, running that, flipping things over, making sure everything lines up just perfectly, blah, blah, blah. And I don't really want to subject everybody to that. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Look forward to seeing everybody next time, and until then, as always, have a wonderful night.